It is tempting to believe that our problems are particular and that our situation is unprecedented. I've come to say to you this morning, we have been here before. But our journey also teaches us that endurance is not enough. Listen, we do not sing, "We shall endure." We sing, "We shall overcome."
This week, the world lost a tall tree and one of the greatest warriors of civil rights and justice. Vernon Jordan, renowned lawyer, business consultant, and trusted advisor to many presidents, was born in Atlanta. He attended DePaul University in Indiana, where he was the only black student in his class and one of 5 at the college.
DePaul University expanded my mind and prepared me to serve.
He became deeply involved in civil rights activism in the 1960s, challenging segregation and racially discriminatory policies.
Came home out of some sense of mission, feeling that I'd come back south, I could do something about the problem.
After graduating from the Howard University School of Law and successfully representing 2 black students in Holmes versus Danner, the landmark case that led to the desegregation of the University of Georgia in 1961. Following a federal court order directing the institution to admit the black students, Mr. Jordan personally escorted the plaintiffs, Charlene Hunter Galt and Hamilton Holmes, on their first day, past a hostile mob of protesters at the school, protesting their admission.
Vernon was very serious and very determined. He was focused on his mission.
In 1964, he became director of the Voter Education Project of the Southern Regional Council. During his tenure, millions of new African Americans joined the voter rolls and hundreds of African Americans were elected in the South. Mr. Jordan became the executive director of the United Negro College Fund in 1970. During his tenure, Jordan helped the organization raise $10 million to provide support to students at historically black colleges and universities. In 1971, after the death of Whitney Young Jr.,
we of the Urban League movement,
Jordan was named the 5th president and CEO of the National Urban League.
Democracy, justice, and equality are not reserved for white folks only.
His advocacy made him a target, and in 1980 he survived an assassination attempt by Joseph Paul Franklin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. As his civil rights colleague and then head of Operation Push, Reverend Jesse Jackson rushed to his side. It was later revealed that Mr. Franklin had actually trailed Reverend Jackson for weeks as well. President Jimmy Carter visited him in the hospital, and that story became the first for the new cable news network CNN. Jordan also had an illustrious career in the corporate world, serving on the board of directors for several major American corporations, including American Express, Revlon, Bankers Trust, Celanese, and Xerox.
I never saw him turn down an opportunity to try to help a young person who needed help, including to give good advice.
We leave this tribute with his words and testament to his legacy. I believe that working with the Urban League, the NAACP, PUSH, and SCLC is the highest form of service that you can perform for black people, Jordan said in an interview in Ebony magazine in December 1980. And if you serve black people, you serve the country as well.
The next generation has to take the baton and keep going. And if we keep going, we're going to get where we should be.
We remember and revere Vernon Jordan, the Rosa Parks of Wall Street.